Some breaking news. 3 Iranian fighter jet pilots have been kidnapped by Qatar, and they've been held there without being allowed to contact anyone for 6 months. But first, I'm covering the biggest news stories from the last 24 hours. So if you want to hear about those Iranian fighter jet pilots, wait until the end. First, yesterday, Russia made a huge claim about France. A Russian source says hundreds of French soldiers may have been killed in Ukraine by Russia, and they say the French troops have been operating in Ukraine, helping the Ukrainian soldiers behind the scenes. And the war is still going on, but if this report is true, it makes it even worse. Not to mention how unlikely it will make it that there's a peace deal signed. And right now, there's only a 26% chance of a ceasefire this year. That's according to Polymarket, a place where you can predict world events. But don't scroll yet, because the next story is even more interesting. And the Iranian fighter jet pilots who were kidnapped are up after this. Well, today, a Chinese startup unveiled an AI laser that can shoot out the sky mosquitoes. Yeah. Seriously. The system uses sensors to detect mosquitoes flying through the air at night. Then it uses a laser to hit them and shoot them out the sky. Basically an air defense system for mosquitoes. The company in China has already raised millions of dollars through crowdfunding. But you should know why this is important. Mosquitoes are statistically the most dangerous animal on the planet. They kill about 1 million people a year. So this system will save lives. But the story you've been waiting for. Iran says Qatar captured 3 of their pilots. Iran previously thought they were shot out of the sky and killed and they didn't eject, because no one heard from them for 6 months after they were shot down in March. The pilots were flying Russian-made Su-24 bombers, but Iran says they have intelligence that the pilots actually ejected and were saved, and they've been held hostage for 6 months without being allowed access to the outside world to contact their families. Iran has now asked the Red Cross to come in and help get the pilots back. But there's one problem. Qatar completely denies it. Qatar says none of the Iranian pilots survived and they're not holding any of them. Instead, Qatar said that rescue teams found remains from one of the pilots and they offered Iran to come in and verify it. As well, Qatar tried arranging to send back those remains, but they never got a response. So right now, Iran says that 3 of their pilots are alive being held hostage, but Qatar says none of them are being held hostage and 1 was confirmed dead. But there is something important about this. First, I make a recap like this every day. I am the only news account you need to follow to stay up to date, so make sure you're following me. But what's important is when I'm not making these news videos, I'm helping people grow on social media. I have 3 million followers. Even if you've never posted a video before, or if you have 1 million followers, I can still help you. And if you want my help, just click the link that's in my bio, where you can book a 15-minute call with me, where I will give you a plan on how to grow on social media.